So I was diagnosed on the 13th of October with DCIS, which is ductal carcinoma in situ. And it basically means the cells have turned cancerous within the milk ducts. Theo's 9 months now, and I'd say when he was 6 months, I was still breastfeeding. This kind of little lump was protruding out of the skin whenever they were full, and you could just see it. You didn't even have to really go and find it. You could just see it. I went to have an ultrasound, and actually at that ultrasound, they felt like it was a fibroadenoma, so a benign lump, nothing to worry about. And they said, just, carry on breastfeeding. And I just didn't feel great about, I don't know, maybe I just went with my gut and went for a second opinion. Just didn't want to leave it to chance. On the 6th of October, I went in and I saw the consultant, and they had 2 physical examinations, an ultrasound, a mammogram, a needle test, and 2 biopsies, all in the same day. I was there for about 4.5 hours, and I went on my own because I wasn't expecting all of that. I remember getting really upset when they were doing the biopsies, because I just knew at that point, I just kind of knew what they were going to say. And I was bleeding quite a lot from the biopsies because I have sickle cell, so that's also one of the complications, and going forward is one of the complications. I went to see the consultant after I had all the procedures done, and she said, we're going to ask you to come back next week, and we think it would be wise if you bring somebody. And there's so much cancer in my family that I've heard that a lot, that story a lot. So then Jay came with me, and that's when they diagnosed me with the DCIS. There's no guarantee that those lumps aren't cancerous, but as far as they can tell from the biopsies that they took. So once they remove all of the tissue, then they will test that, and then we'll know for sure where we stand with everything.
When we saw the doctor with the results from the biopsy, it was quite emotional actually, because I'd been hoping for a better result, and it was quite a shock. I just was expecting the opposite result. I was expecting it to be, it was benign. We may still need to do a small operation, but we can just move on. And considering what's going on at the moment with my family as well, it was just a real kick in the face, to be honest, and just really upset that Vic now has to go through all this, and considering we've just had a baby, it's just, it's quite sad.
It's a really big change within the family because there's just a big unknown, I guess, there for us now. And like I said, we're being really optimistic and positive, and I actually feel really lucky that we caught it as early as we have. I don't know if lucky is the right word, but that's how I feel. And I've got an amazing team medically as well, an amazing family and friends. So I have support networks, and so everything as far as what's in place feels right. But I just think, Theo's so young, and the thought of not being here for him isn't something we really even want to
We're not thinking about that.
entertain.
We're not thinking about that.